Harrison made an incredible effort play, getting on the floor, keeping a possession alive, and you know, they didn't quit, they didn't back down. We had to finish the game out, and we did. And we've been in that position before, and we executed and got the win.
What stood out to you about the way Harrison played in terms of? He was hitting threes, he was rebounding, blocking shots. Like he had 4 steals. It was one of those all-around efforts that you guys needed with RJ locked up for a good part of the game.
Yeah, he was terrific. Like he was hitting shots, rebounding, playing with energy, just like he does, and that's exactly what we need in a game like this.
How much does that change how you guys are as a team when he's that active in all elements?
Oh, it changes it a ton. But he's been that way all season, so it's really nothing new. You know, that's who we are. We've got guys who really play hard, and he's a great example of that.
Having been through this now, have you played in other games that felt like this, or was this sort of something of its own, like as a first timer?
This was really fun. This is really fun. I mean, this is like, you know, the best rivalry in sports. So to be a part of it and to win the game for this great university is that's all you can ask for.
Cormac, what's it been like, I guess, kind of, you know, observing Harrison practice? Obviously, you know, you've seen, you know, his production in games, in practice, but I mean, just like his activity on the boards, his activity defensively, I mean, just when you see that behind the scenes, I mean, just kind of what pops up.
Yeah, I mean, he plays really hard. He's a winner, and he makes winning plays. And his stat sheet was incredible tonight, but he did stuff that didn't show up on the stat sheet. And all the guys did. And that's how you win games like this. You got to make plays and put points on the board, but you also got to make the little effort plays that, you know, the untrained eye doesn't really see.
This was Armando's last one here. He's talking about it all this week. How was he today and leading up to this one? Obviously he performed.
He was in a different mode, and Armando is you know, it starts and ends with Armando, and he's so good for us. He's so helpful for the entire team. The way he's been defending this entire past, you know, 2 months has been incredible. And he's had games where he wasn't having double-doubles, but he didn't change his energy one bit. And that's a testament to who he is as a guy and as a leader of this team. And then he goes out and gets you 25 and 10 because that's exactly what he does. And you know, he's on the Wooden Award list for a reason, because he's a tremendous player.
Do you think he takes, you know, he and Flip have had 2 years of this now. One of them was ACC Player of the Year, the other was runner-up. Do you think he takes that a little personally, that, you know, sort of a peer, someone who gets the same kind of recognition he does, that brings out the best in him?
Yeah, I mean, everybody loves a good matchup, and he's a competitor. And so, you know, I think he always loves to go toe-to-toe with great players, and so do I, so does RJ, so does everybody. And that's part of this game, and playing in a rivalry like this, you get to play against great players.
It seemed like you and Armando kind of shared a longer embrace there once the handshake lines were kind of done. I guess, what was that moment kind of like for you and kind of exchange during that?
That's my guy. You know, that's my guy. I love Armando, and you know, I was just really proud of him and the way he responded and battling through adversity, and you know, I was just happy for him and proud of him because he really helped us win this game.
Cormac, how do you think this sets you guys up, or what kind of momentum do you think it gives you? Because you're into the second half now of ACC play. I mean, it's going to sort of be a sprint to the end here. You know, it's already February. Where do you see the momentum of this team now after the first Duke game?
You know, we got a big one on Tuesday, and we need to win that one. And you know, we know how good we can be, and we know what we're capable of doing. But our preparation has to be great for Clemson, because they're a really good team too.
Coach said the other day that it's great that Armando's kind of been okay taking a backseat offensively, but for you guys to reach your full potential, he needs to go back to getting his 20 and 12 like he was last year. Do you think you guys can take that next step when he's playing like he was tonight?
Absolutely. Yeah. And we haven't flinched, and he hasn't flinched at all. And the way our team is built is we have guys top to bottom who could go out and get you 25 on a given night, and that's a sign of a really good team. And obviously Armando's had an incredible career to this point, but like you said, he's one of our engines, and he's a huge part of this team making a deep run. And we have all the faith in the world that he's going to help us, just like he did tonight, as we go down the stretch.